The Bible begins by establishing what human life is before giving instruction. That foundation shapes how we view life. Genesis 1 follows a rhythm. God speaks something into existence, and then he calls it good. Light is good, land is good, life is good. Creation unfolds in ordered steps, and each part fits its purpose. But when Scripture comes to humanity, the rhythm changes. Before humans are created, God pauses and speaks about them first. He describes who they will be and what they will carry before they exist. Humans are not treated as just another object in creation. They are a role-bearing act of intention. Only after humanity is created does God step back and call everything very good. That timing matters. Creation reaches its intended completeness when image-bearing humans are entrusted with responsibility. The Bible could have simply said, "And God made humans," but it didn't. By slowing down here, Scripture is teaching us how to think about human life. The language signals weight, and it tells the reader to pay attention. What comes next is different. This introduction in Genesis is a significant statement. It defines why humans are different. People are not just some crazy advanced animal or some cosmic accident. We are created with capacity to reflect God in a way nothing else in all of creation does. Psalm 8 pauses to ask how God views human life. Yet you have made him a little lower than the heavenly beings, and crowned him with glory and honor. In the end of the verse, we see that God has intentionally invited us into stewardship, just as we saw in Genesis. You have given him dominion over the works of your hands. You have put all things under his feet. Acts shows us a consistent truth in Scripture that human life is deliberately formed and placed within specific time, location, and circumstance. Existence is not random, but an ordered event. Peter is describing salvation unfolding through human history, things into which angels long to look. Scripture notes that angels observe these things with interest. That highlights the significance of human life within God's redemptive work. If humans were created to participate in God's work, then misalignment isn't just personal. It's a fracture between entrusted responsibility and lived direction. Paul describes that fracture in Romans 7 when he talks about the tension between knowing what is good and repeatedly doing otherwise. Scripture names this internal conflict honestly, showing a break between design and direction. Human life carries weight for everyone. Behold, all souls are mine. Human life belongs to God, which is why losing sight of that reality has real consequences. Scripture gives many examples of what happens when the clarity breaks down, not only in people who reject God, but also in those deeply involved in his work. After confronting adultery, calling down judgment, and turning a nation back toward God, Elijah reaches a point of exhaustion where his understanding of himself and reality collapses. It is enough now, O Lord. Take away my life, for I am no better than my fathers. Elijah didn't lose his calling, he lost perspective. When clarity about who we are and the kind of world we live in fades, meaning narrows, even for faithful people. And that loss of perspective doesn't happen in a vacuum. It happens when the framework we're living by stops telling us what's true. The next question is where that understanding comes from and what shapes the way we see it.